Good morning. How's it going? My name's Andrew. Looks like we've got a couple of people watching. Hello, Jace. Hello, AJB. Um, can you see everything? My YouTube streaming has sort of stopped. I can definitely see you in chat. Hi. This morning, I'm thinking it's like my first chance to start a little bit early in a couple weeks, and I've got my coffee. This one is triple espresso because if you can't have double, have triple. And I thought, why not use the new feature on Jace's amazing website and check out what's going on. So we'll jump over to stop. Hey. Yeah, good. Awesome. So, what did I miss while I was sleeping? I know that I posted my first ServiceNow developer blogs. Thanks for that, Andrew Barnes. Interesting experience. Just a bit more writing and some fun Git stuff. Today, I'm thinking. Is it ready, Jace? Of course it's ready. If it gives me information and something to read, then it's ready. And it definitely does that. It hasn't been updated in about a day, though. What is this? Have I already read all this? I mean, no, I haven't. There's definitely more here than I actually have read. Let me Control Shift R. No, that's not Control. That's right, I have a Mac. That sort of stuff doesn't work. Let me get to the developer tools, and here's a little tip. Press and hold on the refresh button, you can do an empty cache and hard reload. I've got it bringing in 10 years of data, so that may take a little bit. No, that's still... Oh, well. Let's have a look. Get my live chat back up. There you are. So... yeah, you should break the cache. What's been going on? Well, we went live with Orlando last night, and I'm sort of using this as a quick let's not pay attention to all of the issues that are going to start popping up. I mean, no, upgrading to Orlando is going to be perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. There's not going to be any problems. Let's actually have a look and see if there's any new Orlando stuff. So we'll just go from 2020 Orlando. Has anyone else updated? Mobile applications, Orlando LCHH. Oh, that was fun. 5 special features. Custom workspace now CLI. Component building. Pocket guide. Oh, let's have a look at this one. I mean, it's a bit late. I've already upgraded, but it can't hurt. Yeah, we did prod last night. 7 to 8 p.m. my time. We've done a bunch of testing and everything. Like it was really smooth. Let's have a look. Oh, this is an official document. Is there anything officially that I should be aware of? No, it's all just your basic. Make sure to do the thing properly and then do the thing, and you'll get value and reduce risk. Have a look at the keynote and spotlight videos. I went to one of those keynotes, the Orlando release one. They went into the breakouts into little feature things, but I didn't ever get given a link to any of those breakout sessions. So I went to the initial launch and it was like, okay, we'll see you in the breakouts, and then nothing happened. Which, yeah, maybe communication on that one could have been a little bit better. But anyway, no, I haven't had it. I've seen people talking about it on Slack. I haven't had a chance to try clone and maintain update sets. I think I heard yourself, Andrew Barnes, talk about how it actually exported them, did the clone, re-imported and reapplied pending commit, which is pretty cool. Like, that sounds like something that is definitely, that's what you want. That's what you do manually, so why not automate it? Yeah, I'm very keen to see how that works in real life, because there was, what about update sets that are complete in dev and not yet moved to prod and that sort of stuff. And I think there's not a lot of situations that we do that. I can see maybe big teams that are saving for a release or something like that do it. But yeah, like, anything's better than nothing. And if it saves you having to roll back a clone, then I'm all for it. What else have we got? Integration elements. Octo. So that's something else our organization has just done. Oh, that's a video. I'm not going to watch a video right now. Oh, yeah, YouTube. I'm not going to watch the video right now, but I will probably go back to that. We have just launched Octo as a replacement for RSA, and I mean, my experience is all right with it. It was pretty easy to update the single sign-on. Like, we haven't cut over from ADFS to Octo for ServiceNow prod yet, but we've added it in our multi-factor authentication, and that's done pretty well. It's given our users the ability to sign into like the Octo app place, and then you can sort of click ServiceNow and it does the sign on and lands you at I'd like to say the service portal, which is where it should, but I don't know if we ever got that working, so I've just made the homepage in our instance a massive link to the service portal in case people end up there and shouldn't. What else am I excited for in Orlando? All of the Jira integration, new integration stuff, but a lot of that's backwards compatible. Like, I can't say that we were waiting for Orlando to do it. New whiskey. If it wasn't 7:40 in the morning, I'd join you. What sort of whiskey did you get, Andrew? I'm guessing American by the fact that you put an E in it. I'm a bit picky with that sort of stuff. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of this. We went to Orlando and here's what happened. Probably not that surprising considering the state of everything. I know we pushed our release back 2 or 3 weeks. I was planning on doing it fairly shortly after patch 1, and it didn't really happen because I wanted to make sure that everything that we were doing was still working, essentially. Like, I've done the patch and it looks okay, but yeah, if something crashes, it's not like we had 400 people trying to work from home. It's now people have been working from home for a few weeks and they're kind of used to it. Jace says, something I found out is you can use two-factor stuff to generate the code and not just the Octo Verify app. Oh, so it works on the same kind of, what is it? The Cody thingies where you get the numbers. Frick. Algorithm, that's the word. It works on the same algorithm as a lot of other stuff. That makes sense. Powers. That's an Irish whiskey, isn't it? One of the most popular Irish whiskies, I think. Not exactly an expensive one, but still, Irish is always good. So what else has happened in the last couple? Oh, look, there I am. Yeah, that's right. Boring upgrade is the best upgrade. Yeah, feature. Yes, feature release for a couple of weeks later. That's exactly what I'm hoping. We've got a bunch of automation and stuff, and with our new integration hub premium, or whatever the top tier is for that, we bought that with our renewal. So we're gonna go to town with all of the integrations, something like 6 million a year or something. We've got license for now, so we're not going to use that, but we've got it, and we've got dynamic ins, dynamic outs, all of those special features that come with Integration Hub. Customer service best practice emerging from the pandemic. That's an interesting. Let's have a look at this. Social distancing. It's one of the key actions everyone can practice. Yeah. Safety and well-being, flexibility and transparency. Customer service is often delivered out of a contact center. Yeah, so we've got a contact center. Like 1,400 staff, I think, now working from home for our insurance in Australia. It's doing pretty well. Like, we had some dips in our MPS or whatever you say, but obviously it's coming back. I don't know if there's any kind of NDA on that sort of stuff. I won't say too much. A whole bunch of news article links, which is that's interesting. Like, it's good to see stuff that isn't just this is a ServiceNow feature. Piss off, Microsoft. ServiceNow feature that we're going to talk about. Like, it's in CSM, and it's a blog about maintaining your customer service. I like that. It's not something that is particularly relevant for me, but like, it's obvious that stuff is going to change. Like, in Australia, I think we've done a pretty good job at flattening the curve, or whatever you want to talk about. Specifically our state, New South Wales down where Sydney has not done as well. There's a whole thing about a cruise ship that they decided to just let people off of, and something like 100, 200 deaths have been attributed to that specific cruise ship, but political, don't want to go too much into that. Let us see. Serviceportal.io is always good. UI Bootstrap in Service Portal. Jace has just pointed out. I found a gem. Paul Morris's automating ATF. Paul Morris automating ATF. Ooh. Primary use cases for regression testing to speed up the time to upgrade ServiceNow. Well, that sounds great, because I really want to get into ATF, but I just haven't had time or inclination. Automated test framework is great for creating. Someone still has to write them. Yeah, why is that not bolded? Oh man, with a little like fart emoji or something. As I was writing more and more regression tests, I started realizing that most of the time I was just creating the same pattern of tests over and over. Impersonate a user, open a record, check. Isn't there templates for that? But anyway, they were creating the ATF record. These were equivalent to the following test steps: impersonate, open a new form, UI action visibility, set field values, set field value validation, state validation, click UI action. Yeah. I did what all to test the concept. I needed to work out if I could get all the information I needed from ServiceNow to generate test steps. Inputs user. Open a new form. So they don't do impersonate anymore. As of New York, you're meant to create a brand new user for every test step. But anyway, check UI, action visibility, table, visible, not visible. Okay, so I kind of get what he's going for. Is there like a click here to... I present my community, my application, regress ATF recorder for UI 16 forms now available on share. Like a typical developer, I grossly underestimated how much effort this would take. That is 100%. Oh, who's this? It's Jace. Way too late. I had to log in and say, wow. This does what you say it does. It's a game changer. I'll be testing it out over the next few days, but I wanted to log in and say, wow. Not by looking, but yeah, nice little plug there, Jace. Honestly, if you're watching this and you don't know what I'm looking at, that jace.pro/news, just go there and read things. It's awesome. A utility that automates and generates tests and test steps. Yeah. Does he have a video? No. Let's have a look at the pictures. Oh, that's very cool. You are currently recording an ATF step using regress. View test stop. Due to a limitation. That's really cool. Yeah, no, that's awesome. I think I am going to have to probably favorite that and be like, yeah, I'm going to do that. Let's go back to that when I'm not live. I like it. I'm going to freaking go through the fun single sign-on of ServiceNow community just to like that. Maybe save it. I think you can do that. Are we back? Oh, frick. I don't like OBS on Mac. It's done that to me a couple times while I've been live. Anyway. Can I get a confirmation that you can see me? Awesome. Yeah. Okay, so I'm back. Hi, sorry about that. OBS crashed. We should... freaking Catalina. That's all I'm going to say. So we've just gone live with Agile a few weeks ago for our ServiceNow development stuff. Went with that one. Unified backlog is freaking cool, so I've gone with that as well. We don't have PPM or anything, so we've stuck with that. This I'm going to turn on soon because it's as of Orlando, it's the only option. That was something that docs didn't really cover. If you have Agile 2.0, you used to have in your Agile board, you used to have an analytics tab. In the Orlando upgrade, that goes away, and they expect you to install this content pack. And it's kind of like, do I have to pay for it? Because it's performance analytics. Like, if I just have Agile Teams, which is what we've got, it's a little thing that I think they chucked in when we did our last renewal. Does that include performance analytics for Agile? And I think the answer is yes. We also have ITSM Professional Pack, which comes with performance analytics as well. I don't know if you need that. Yeah, I don't know. We aren't doing safe. That's too big for us. I'm also thinking about the Scrum programs when we start getting some more teams. Robert Fedoruk did a video on that. It's really, really cool. We've had some discussion on how we're going to use releases, and I don't know if we are. Maybe we are. I'm not sure. But, Epic's sprint story, that's pretty much all you really need to get going, and I highly recommend it. I've read all of these pages on the docs side as well. Yeah. If you haven't seen the Agile board, really cool. This is obviously the pre-Orlando version because you have that analytics tab that I was talking about. There are a few little quirks that I've found with it. You have to be a release planner to be able to see your unified backlogs, the triage boards or whatever it's called. That's interesting. You can't share a view of your sprint tracking or sprint planning with anyone who isn't in your group. I think I've created some ideas on the idea portal for that. Yeah, no, I really like Agile, and that looks like it's a really good rundown of start to finish that probably would have been quite helpful before I went and dug through the docs and found most of this myself. I might just pop that aside as well. I think we're getting towards 8 o'clock, which is when I'm meant to start real work, so I probably will sign off soon. But I wanted to take this time to really, really highlight the news function of Jace's blog. Like, he's been working on that for the last week, 2 weeks. It's coming along really well. Highly recommend if you want your stuff on there, people want to see your stuff, create an issue and log, like, put your blog link in, put your YouTube link. Like, if you're talking about ServiceNow, we might as well have it all in one place. Like, at the moment, we're sort of relying on people sharing stuff, maybe posts to LinkedIn. It's very contained. It's not all in one spot, and that's what this page does. Like, I want to really thank Jace for putting the time in. It did start with, I think it was a YAML list of what's it called? TOML? One of them. A list of RSS feeds, and taking the contents, making it searchable. Like, it's so good. If you want to find something about a particular thing or from a particular person, the search is quick and it just returns the content from pretty much everywhere, and I know that it's going to get better in the next few weeks. Love to say thank you for that. I mean, Jace is always deserved of praise for pretty much everything that he does. ServiceNow, as everyone knows, he likes to be a bit humble and just say that he writes stuff down, but really, like, you're part of the glue that holds the community together. So let me jump back to my webcam and say cheers. Thanks for stopping by. It's been a good half hour little stream, something else for the YouTube channel, something else to be here on Jace's news site. So thank you for watching. I hope you've learned something. I learned something. That ATF stuff looks really cool. I will catch you guys later. We'll probably keep talking offline, but you know, secrets. Shh. See you later.